Hello, YouTube. Please don't get me canceled. All right. Hopefully this is working. Testing. Hello, 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 hello. Testing. Testing. We'll just figure that out as we um go. Did you check this my channel, see if it's working or not? Because I'm not percent sure. Oh, your Uber. Uber. All right. Can someone follow like be like, can someone be as tribute to check the stream and see if my mic is working? Hold up. I, 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 I need mental help. Okay, please work. Hello? Hello? Testing? Hello? Oh, I guess it's just straight up off of YouTube. Okay. Is it working? Oh, it is. Nice. Let me just move this over here. Let me, like, maybe that works. Yeah, that works. Okay. Sorry for that long introduction, but hello. Yeah, that's a oh loopy. Let me just. All right, let's get this started. Hello, my name is Dwayne, and I am Foundry Anchor. I mean, welcome to Found. Yeah, it's really weird after I switched up the name, but yeah, I don't really mind. So, what we're going to be doing today is that I'm going to be turning this into a craft slash art box because what's the word I'm looking for here? Because, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say it because I'm bored. So hopefully you guys like it and hopefully you like the stream. So I guess without further ado, let's kind of like let's get this started, shall we? So I have my Haku gun ready, and I'm actually I think this would be okay if I do some music. Um, I don't even know how to start this with music, let alone YouTube safe music, if that makes sense. I'll probably do way more better preparation than maybe next stream. But this is pretty much a raw stream, so hopefully you guys kind of accept that for me. Please. Also, to answer some of your guys' questions, because to be honest, you probably do. Um, I'm basically still doing short films, but also don't really know how to format it correctly. Like, here's the thing: I want to make short films. My only problem is that I can't really. I don't know what part should I film because I have a story idea, but I can't really, show it. But I will eventually. I'm still recording it, like the behind the scenes and stuff like that. But I'm just doing the script right now. It's a whole different series, but I don't really know how to structure this whole YouTube part of the experience. So kind of bear with me if that makes sense because I'm still new. Okay, so please, this work. Let's see if this uh let's try this again. Is that working? Can't tell. I'm gonna have to turn this up a little bit more. I bet. It's gonna suck. Or better yet, I'll just do it on my phone. Sorry for this, like, almost unwatchable stream. So, please forgive me. Uh, hmm. One of the world's most eaten crops. Oh, did not. All right. Let's see if this works. If not, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it works, kind of ish. Okay. So, yay. Don't have to mess around with that for like how many hours more. But yeah, uh, I should probably make people aware that I'm streaming. Let's see. Um, All right. Hopefully that works. But yeah, let's get started. Yeah. So if just to clarify one more time, I'm turning this box into a craft slash ADHD, just craft and arts box. I ripped out the entire internal fabric and stuff because, to be honest, it was just cheaply made. And what I have instead of that, some popsicle sticks, almost a stupid amount of hot glue just in case, because I don't know, just reasons. Don't judge me. Snips, scissors, a variety of brushes, and if needed, which I probably do, some black paint. Hold up. Oh my god. Ow. The one drawer over here pinched me. And some black paint. I mean, white paint. But yeah, that's those are the things I also need. I also might use this a little bit because that's kind of cool, but also mint. And let's see here. Ooh, I got another brush. I didn't know that. And these are old pieces of super glue. I don't even remember having these. Sharpie. All right. Hold up. I remember that I had a different container. Let's see here. Also, sorry for the messy hair. I didn't get in the shower yet, so I'm trying to do this after stream. So, hold up. I'm going to grab all my things I'm going to need. Unless it's already in the box. I can't remember. But also some this. Who knows? But the main goal with this project is not just to like kind of help me talk to the camera more, but also my goal is to at least have a couple of pencils, a couple of markers, basic like hot glue sticks, snips, all of that. And also I just got this fan, which it's pretty cheap, but when you need to cool off glue guns, cool the hot glue, it's really useful, especially when you're supposed to be holding something while doing it. And what else? Oh yeah, sandpaper. That's gonna be really fun if I have to sand with that. It's gonna get really annoying a bit. But that's pretty much it. And oh, okay. I need another mint. That was like needed. But my goal is maybe like okay. Don't mind the pure ADHD like box that I'm gonna be holding up, but yes, I have Rubik's Cube and stuff like that. Don't judge me. I'm gonna grab a couple of pencils just for the sake I need pencils to see for dimension. We'll do 4. Sharpie. A couple of markers like red, blue. Do I have a yellow? Yep, I do have yellow. Green. I know this is off order, but I was going off the primaries first. Oh, there's a darker blue. Didn't know that. I don't see no orange. But I do have purple. Well, anyway, those are also the colors I need. There will be some color pencils and maybe even a fidget. But I do need a couple of pens. What else? Ooh, some paints, small paints for like that I usually do for like detail work. Those are probably needed. I know this is supposed to be nail glue, but that is super useful for tiny things that need to be kind of stuck together. But yeah, I think that's all I would need for now. This is my first stream, so I'm not expecting too much. So I'm just gonna talk to myself and act like a crazy person. That's not funny. Okay. I'm gonna add a glue stick to here because I don't want to make it look ugly. So I'm gonna glue this right here, just pretty much all around the edges, so it just looks a lot more professional looking. I might have to sand a little bit of the inside here, so I can add like maybe like a different fabric that I prefer handling without sensory overload. And a spot for glue sticks, paints, all of this, and maybe a couple of scrap pieces of paper because I go all over the place, like school, parks, stuff like that. But I always want to draw or anything like that, or maybe and see something I found on the ground and mess around with it. So this is one of them. So let's start off with measuring this. This is almost like roughly the same space. Wow, that's actually decent. Fits pretty well. But I'm not sure if I should add a piece of fabric instead. I don't even know if I have any fabrics, if that could work with that. Let's see. Nope, I don't see any at all. And hopefully I will be doing more streams also, just for the fact that I also like crafting in general. So might do that as well. Make a couple of masks, talk about what I'm gonna be doing here and there. This should be fun. And hopefully if you guys have any questions, if you ever do end up seeing this, I'm hopefully willing to answer them. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, I don't really have fabric at the moment, sadly. So this might have to do. Oh, my furry baby wants to come in already. I'm gonna grab her real quick. Which one it is? Okay, I'm coming. I think this one's Smoke. This one's we have 3 cats. One named Smokey, one named Stitch, and one named Tigress. Say hi, Smokey. Oh, you don't want to. I'm sorry. My bad. You don't want to be like that, held like that. I know you want love-ins, but I'm doing a crafting stream right now. Oh, poor BB. Here, just hang around my bed for a bit. All right. So, let's see here. All right. If it gets too annoying when it comes to the sanding, I apologize in advance. So, forgive me. Just the high points. Baby! You just want to be part of the stream? Oh, poor little guy. Poor little dude. Alright. Please stay down. Really just causing ruckus. I should probably add a bed of some sort for the little one. Just in case he or she wants to get up here. How about you just stay right there, baby? Just look at the camera, pretty. I know you're gonna pounce, but don't do it, please. Alright. Baby. Like I said, I apologize in advance for any noise that could possibly irritate somebody. Alright. Let's do that. This is so loud. Okay. That looks okay. For surface-wise, not really much for... It's going to be covered up anyway, why am I saying? Baby! I said stay over there. I know you want it. She's hyper right now. Alright. With my eyes! What a good stir on the stream. Oh, baby. All right. Baby. Okay, you drag Godzilla, Catzilla. Where did that little piece go? Unless if I just dropped it. Oh, well, it's probably on the floor. I'll clean it up afterwards. Pick a spot, BB. Like, stay up here, or are you gonna go, like, somewhere else? Okay. Since there's... So I gotta do 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 short. Actually, never mind. I'm not 1 short. I have 8. Should be fine. I just need 4 on one side. Not 4 on one side. Like 4 for these long sides. And that just shot to the ether. Not coming back for a while. So, even though probably no one's watching, I'm just gonna ramble a bit, just for simplicity's sake. And I just went everywhere. Basically, the whole reason why I started the idea of filmmaking is just because the thought of something that you can do with your hands, like with a camera, maybe somewhat of simple editing, is just kind of really cool to me. And if somebody watched this beforehand, watched a channel way back when, before I even started to switch this channel to maybe like a filming channel. Props for that. Ow! She scratched my leg, Brett. But previously, this channel was specifically made for like tech reviews for a long time now, but I didn't really feel comfortable with it. Sure, I do like tech, but I'm not really good at explaining it. Not really well as like the other YouTube channels like mine. So kind of felt like I needed to drop the idea. And what's the word? I didn't really feel qualified to do that said task, let alone that I don't really have like the knowledge base of most tech. So, but I did have a lot of knowledge on film. Even though I never done it, but I at least learned a lot of facts of how like movies were made back then, like Jurassic Park using old animatronics. They were not old animatronics, but you know what I mean. Just animatronics in general. And how they do Pacific shots within that was just really cool to me. Specifically, the movie that I like the best when it comes to somewhat of a short budget but good story idea, I swear, baby, would be Terminator. I had like a VHS for that movie. I almost burnt the tape because of it. Had to rewind it like how many times. But it was specifically because the Terminator and how they explained did the makeup. Specific like the scene where he had to, God forbid, fix his eye. I'm not gonna say too much because YouTube. But also I just don't wanna like explain the movie if someone never watched it. So hopefully you guys understand and that just movies in general are just really cool. And I just got into it just for a fact. It just interests me of how it works, the storytelling, and I kind of want to do that. First, I wanted to be an actor, but that didn't really work out. I applied for how many auditions? Didn't really work out. Also, did a little bit of voice acting, hence the multiple voices I can do. Like in my one film, not the short film, my short film teaser for When Fate Comes Knocking, Total Deadlock. I did the voice for the deep person, well, ominous person. So yeah, I'm just kind of rambling. So I just don't. I don't really know what to talk about other than just filming in general and what I previously done with the channel. So I'm just gonna continue yapping, but just mainly I like the idea of, sure, I'm gonna embarrass myself, but at least I'm doing what I like. Like for example, long time ago, I made a channel where I did Legos, where specifically Five Nights at Freddy's with Legos, and funny enough, Skywarp 33, they're puppets. When they did their puppets, I was obsessed when they made the Five Nights at Freddy's like song live action vid. It was really cool to me, but I was like how young back then? so I didn't really understand like I was just obsessed when I seen it. Hence the idea of Finds a Phrase, just a whole just consuming my life. Just to be fair, the lore of this whole Finds a Phrase, like franchise in general, is just mind-numbingly scary and not scary. Like big. Like there's so much lore compact throughout the entire like story of the games. I'm just surprised I got on the train early before it went completely like daunting to even look at the lore. Thank you, Matt Pat. But um so a lot of the um story elements that I'm probably gonna add to this channel, let alone like like what's the word? Uh like ideas, let alone like certain feelings and stuff like that, is probably going to be built off of what I have experienced. And plus, just because it will make it more authentic in a sense for me, more real, more grounded. So if it's not really much of your taste, where it gets somewhat real, but yet jokes here and there, and probably a fake dummy thrown across the wall, it's fine. To each their own, but I just like the idea of just throwing a dummy of myself just flying across the room. Even though I don't have one, but I really want one. Just imagine myself just like tossing myself like a sandbag. I want to get to that point. Just making films and just making people laugh or sad, all the emotions of film that I dealt with. Titanic was sad. But it was just really good film for me in a sense where I'm able to look at the shots, what their meaning was, and yeah, just the funny thing is I watched the behind the scenes before I even watched the movie. Before, yeah, it's sure it's not really a good way to start off when you get a movie or anything like that, but I just couldn't help myself. All right, so let me just right about there. I'm gonna use a pen just to get more accurate measurements. Ooh, another thing. I might need some tape to make sure this don't blister off. Let's see. Uh, don't have that. Don't. Oh, I did make a mask. I forgot about that. I'm not showing that yet. Where would that be? Like, I just had tape. So. Where did it go? Unless if it's in a different pocket. Hey, I found the empty one. That was probably loud. Where's the tape? I cannot find it. Oh well. I'm gonna have to at least try my best not to splinter it, because I need to fill up these pieces right about here, because it looks a little too naked. So roughly about there. Oh, it's splintered. It's fine. Let's try that again. Like, and that splintered. You know what? What if I just do it vertically? Yeah, I'll just do it vertically. Like, kind of like that. I have to sand the edges a little bit. Might need a friction fit too. Oh. Nice. Okay, it's just a friction fit. I can do those. I wish I had more cameras. I just use a webcam. Yo, that works. That works. Did my phone die? I forgot that I need music. Hopefully that works. So it won't be as boring. I totally forgot music was a thing. Alright. Right about there. There we go. Add a touch of glue. Come on. I had you before. There we go. There we go. And let's see here. I think I might do a dark wash with the wood. So, oh wow, that's not okay. There it is. But yeah, I think I might do a dark wash on this wood so it looks nice when I actually do want to use this. Also, I think I might need a little bit more. So that's not good. It doesn't help that we literally live next to an airport. There we go. Now we just do it a couple more times. I wonder if I can score this instead, so I won't have to split it badly. So I'll just use an already existing piece to like slightly spin right. And hopefully I can just. That was so bad. That was stupid. Don't even go how we wanted it. Scissors work. Noted. Alright. Now it's just these on this side. this one's not very much as a friction fit, so I might have to use a healthy amount of glue. Ah, crap. I forgot to cut it. Alright, that works. Kind of split in the middle a little bit, but can't really do much about it. This one could work. Split it a little bit. But, yeah. Really? I'm streaming, Mom! Great, that's gonna be on the internet for a while, huh? Such a brat. You're lucky that I have a low view count. You're such a brat. You're such a brat. Go ahead, Mom. Why do you do this to me? You're such a brat. That was my mom, you guys. Great. That's fun. I thought I felt a presence. Alright. Got that roughly done. This corner's bugging because I had a little bit too much hot glue. Okay, at least this whole portion right here is pretty much done. Just need to do these. Friction fit, nice. Let me just mark it in. Yep. Close enough. Push. There. Oh, that's so uneven. Please, I can save it. I kind of saved it. Okay. Make this work now. It's another friction fit. Still gonna add glue though. Of course. It splintered on me. What's another thing? Well, since I have an idea with this, in a sense, like, I'm thinking maybe I can put my acrylic paint in there, or maybe like, I don't really know for this one yet. I might have to think about that for a bit. Well, if you guys want to let me continue with this box idea, or maybe other crafts in the future, when this is posted, give it a like or something like that, because I may be small, but likes are a really good indicator of when I believe that like somebody likes or not. That's really appreciated. Okay. A very, very tight friction fit. I gotta check something real quick. Alright, we're good. Touches point everywhere. Now push. I hurt myself. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have added a like if I had fabric, use the popsicle sticks in like almost in a sense, like folded it over the fabric and like folded it over the popsicle sticks, and you know, so just make it look cleaner on the lip portion of it. Well, it'll be fine. Not looking for perfection with this craft right now. Maybe other ones in the future. Just a tiny bit down. Okay, that's all the edges. Okay. Now, is this? Yep. Just make sure. Because this is an old box, so. Right. Do you have this hair tie that I might use for double banging? Let's see, pencils. Do you think 4 should be a safe number for pencils? But also, let's see. Like that. I also need time for opening it, so I'll put that down. That could work. Gunmetal, silver. I need blue and white. And I don't think all of that would fit in there though. So what could be fitting in here that could be useful? The only thing I could think of would probably be like an old sharpener like this one. But like, I don't know if that would be as practical as I would hope. Unless if I like did it like this, like, you know, at an angle where I can still sharpen it, also still close it, but it still like leaves like a little, like, hold up, like a little indent above. So I don't think that will work either. So I might do just pencil shavings in here, or maybe like, I really do not know. Well, I did find some more hair ties. Ooh, wait. I may have a solution. So what if I have pencil lead instead? I think I have maybe two. I just found the one. Nope, I didn't find the other one. That's a shame. Well, we'll put this. We'll postpone this for now. This is a definite necessity, like a real necessity. So, but like sharpeners are a necessity. So I don't know which one I should go for. So this one's okay if I remember correctly. This one's kind of like a bare bones, cheap dollar store sharpener. Actually, the blade on this is really sharp. Surprising. And for this other dollar, this one's probably like a $2 sharpener. Oh no, that's done for. That's look at that. That side is not cutting that at all. Nope. Let's try this. Somewhat of a sharpener that I use often. Surprisingly, this one still gives me resistance, but still sharpens. I'm gonna have to hand it to it. A dollar store sharpener feels really a lot more better than this aluminum. Or I keep on hearing it's magnesium for some reason, but I'm 100% sure it's aluminum. So, but this wins. Surprising. I wonder. No, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna have to do with regular sharpener like this. And what if? Okay, I'm just gonna have to cut this. And knowing myself, I'm going to need all these glue sticks. So maybe. Let's pray the super glue works. Even though it's nail glue, it's pretty much the same thing. It's a type of ACL, if that's the proper term. If I butchered it, sorry. Oh, I should glue the strings first. That's probably a big problem I need to fix. Oh, that's steam. I forgot this is not really good. Oh yeah. There we go. That works. But I need to fuse. See how that smokes? It's probably because of the chemical reaction from the heat. But it works nonetheless. Alright. Kind of just glue it in. And then another pet peeve when it comes to like hot glue in general is the glue string. So I try my best to get most of the glue string out. I know there's a technique where you're able to just swish it around, but for some reason it don't really work with me. So I kind of just gave up. And now this is where the tool comes in handy. If it does get annoying, please tell me in stream and or off stream, so I know not to do it as much. Or better yet, try to like, what's the word? Dampen it in a sense, the sound. That should be good enough. And just in case, I will be sanding the other side. I should have done it on the other side as well, but I kind of forgot. It was just mainly for the fact that hot glue, really kind of needs a surface to stick to. I should have done that, but oh well. It'll be fine, hopefully. Probably one of the last words I probably used. Like last words before disaster strikes. Alright. I'll put on low. I don't want to make it too loud. I might just paint this whole interior black. I'm too lazy. It's not fully dry yet, but it's just to hold it in place for now. Because I'm planning to just put the glue sticks roughly in there, like that. Put the sharpener somewhere like this. And the brushes, like so. Something like along the lines of like this. And then the wire snips somewhere around here. Just like everything that I want for crafting will be in this box. So that's kind of like the main idea of this project. Like a crafting station within the box. That actually held up pretty well. Let's do the boot stick test of how many glue sticks this thing could hold. I already had a bad sign that I kind of didn't give it tension. Look at that. So should I redo that or should I kind of like keep it in? Because you know what, I'll just leave it because I have a lot of glue sticks, so it's just, and who knows, if I run long glue sticks, it gives me more space to add more things to this band. There we go. Oh, never mind. There we go. Not bad. Okay. Now, like I said, the sharpener is probably going to be right about here. And maybe like small things like things that could fit in here, like this, like small things that don't want to be rattling in there. I'll just put it here instead. That's probably a better idea. And I'll pick the most necessary paint I need. Like this. Yeah, those are the main ones I need. And ooh, this piece of Velcro I might use. Oh, I forgot. I do have some strings and stuff like that I might need because I do occasionally sew. And just, I just found a needle. Perfect. As I... Ain't no way. The music just said perfect just the way just after I just said that. That's funny. That is actually funny. Let's see here. Okay, got some strings that I might put in the box. And I don't even have a black string, white string. Well, I got technically blue will work or any of those, but don't really feel right. I'm just rambling, but like maybe these are the main ones I would probably use of all the basic strings I would need. If that doesn't fit, okay. I think it can fit. I'm just not stacking it correctly. Let's start like that. Squish it a little bit. Put it like that. Actually, what if kind of like that. Then super glue. Then that. Then this. And then the string right after. With the needle being right about here. It's better, but that is still up high. Oh, there it goes. We found it. Okay. Now this is probably going to go right about here. Or actually, would it fit? It technically can, but... Oh. Nice. Okay. That's a good setup. And the Velcro, I'm thinking, is going to be for the Will it wrap around this? It can, but it's just barely. It's just barely. So I might do it like this. Would that work? Would you like? Should I put the sharpener right here? Or oh, is my stream dying? Okay. All right. Would this work? Because I believe this would work. And yeah, that might work. And what else? Like I kind of want, like I said, I just wanted to do like an all-in-one crafting station, an art station. Oh, do you know what we do need? An eraser. That's another thing we probably might need. And the glue gun fell. Of course. Why wouldn't it? All right. That's a good pen. Good marker too. With a decent pen line-ish thing. But no sign of a good eraser. But I do have my fidget. We need the fidget. At some point, I definitely might need the fidget. You know what? That's. Hold up. I believe in myself. I think I found one. Okay. All right, I'm back. So, did find an eraser, and let's see. I don't think it could fit right up like that. If I do it angled, maybe, but like I don't really want to switch like that, unless if I. No, that's not gonna work. Because I want the Velcro to be right here, for the fact that I don't want my sharpener flying anywhere. So, how about like that? That could work. This fidget, I'll probably just leave unhanging. And I don't really know for like what's the word? Optimization for this, because like I said, this is just for like crafting art and drawing, anything like that within a box. That's essentially what that is. Like another thing, I don't really know how to like separate these. Not separate them, like well yeah, separate. Because pencils. Actually, what's pencils? Pencils can be like great. Okay, should I put this all in like one, like pencils, pens, etc., all separate? like with each band or popsicle stick, or should I just kind of like mix them together? Because I don't really. Because I'm thinking the popsicle stick route, but then again, I'm not so sure how well it's gonna handle, like, when closed. Just from that alone, that just kind of spooked me a bit. So I might do the popsicle stick route with maybe like a band on top, just for that extra like stability. Also, it's behind me. I do have this cardboard. Don't mind that it's from a Velveeta box, but I could do that. It's like make columns for it. Should I do that instead? Or like a different method? Because I might just do that. So, since there's like one, two, that'll give me like roughly this much space for like markers. And since I'm adding like roughly 4 pencils here, that would be like that. And other like pens, markers. And I know at least I need 2 brushes for the task that I might need. While still fitting a sharpener. And these scissors. Because even though I'm using them for crafting, I like these scissors. They're pretty cheap, but they at least work really well for the lowest budget that I have for any type of project. I don't really have money, so we're working with what we got. So I'm just gonna do the cardboard route with a little bit of elastic. So let's do that, shall we? Unfold these seams. Well, I need the so maybe like this might be more fun if I do it like this, where instead of like making a full-on column, I just make like half columns, but stick them together and cover the bottom. Sure, it's gonna leave me with less space around the bottom here, but at least it'll, still organize it in a way. Let's haphazardly put these together. And this gives me roughly 3 of those. So like right about here is the first crease. Like that. Where I'm able to just add the markers here. And the depth of the marker, roughly like there. Do that again. So yeah, so I get like a box for the markers and stuff. Oh wait, hold up. I have to do it like roughly about here because it's almost like 2 layers worth of markers. Like should be like this. Where I have to. This is like the most haphazard project, but just bear with me. This is like one of my first main streams, like that I want to like communicate to. So, like I said, this is like almost a raw stream, so don't mind the hiccups. But other than that, yeah, no, that's not gonna work well. So I know I do need that much space. Like, hold up. I'm sorry that I'm off screen. Hold up. Like, you know what? I'm doing it. That's good enough for this part right here. I'll fix that when it gets in the box. Like this. And then add the haphazard markers. And then just push them against the wall. Box. This was supposed to be a lot more cleaner done. Oh, maybe. Do you think this will close? Like at all? Like, I don't think it'll like close properly because it has a tiny little divot. Like, I think there's even enough space for maybe like one more marker. Like, let's do a different version of green. Oh, I think that's pushing it. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold up. Wait a minute. That works. Hold up. Let's go. Alright, now it's just a matter of just gluing it to place. So, let's... right about there. Add a healthy amount of glue. Good thing I have these. Here. And a decent X. That works. And I'm just gonna do an L bracket for this. Like, yeah, I'm doing an L bracket. Make it at least a little bit more neater than the first one. Like, all my seats slowly falling. There we go. Like that. Roughly 4 pencils. Alright, and then give it a slight bit of leeway. I don't have enough material for that part. I have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it the other way. So... But yeah, if anybody's like watching this, hopefully, give it a like if you kind of like the idea of just me crafting with some ideas in mind for like maybe like movies or even short films I might work on. So just comment down below or give this like stream a like. It'd be really appreciated, and give me a note that hey, you want to watch this. So just let me know. Right now I'm just creasing this part right here, like through the seams, so just kind of like box itself with the part that I'm worrying about is that I can't really make a perfect box. You know what? That's close enough. We're not going for total accuracy. It's just a crafting box I'm going to be using here and there within new streams. Glue a little bit here, glue a little bit here. There we go. Now I can just stick my pencils in here. And since I gave it a slight bit of leeway, I could add another pencil. So that's pretty cool. So just for the heck of it, I'll just leave the brushes and pens like this within the box. But I will be gluing this down. So like that, somewhere around there. Right there. No! Almost fell out. There we go. Big glob. Let that sit. Okay. And just a random fidget toy because I get distracted and or just want to chat, but I don't want to bother anybody. And pens. And a broken hair tie. I'll just add right about here. Yeah, that might work. Because after all, everything else is kind of just wish-wash, so why not do the same shading with this? Ow. That hurt. That burnt me a little bit. So, like, the weed. Let me take these out. That's probably a smarter idea. Just take these out now. Do that down. And I will be probably either spray painting this black or hand painting this black. So you don't have to see all the raw pieces. And if, like I said, if this fan gets annoying, please like tell me, because I just use it just to cool down the glue a little bit faster, since I hate waiting. So if it does get annoying with the fan, please tell me in the comments or just on stream. So yeah. Let's see. How long have you been streaming for? Okay, not bad. Roughly an hour. And we got pretty much a lot of the hard bits to get done. Pretty much done. All right. It's pretty much cooled off. And now let's go over here. Well, oh no, the brush! No! It got glue! It has a little bit of glue in it. Ah, man. That's not gonna come out anytime soon. Oh well. Also, I might have to add a little bit of that super glue for that piece, because I don't want it to untangle. And knowing itself, it's gonna make a chemical reaction. Yep, you see it's smoking. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's still making heat. Well, it should be good enough by now. Cover this generously with glue. Okay. I wish I had a better camera angle, but this is the best I got. Ugh. But, oh. Oh, hey, I just not realized, since this is cooled off, probably, let's... Heck yeah. It works! It stays. Oh. There we go. If it does get annoying with this fan, just like I said, just let me know. It's just to cool things off for a bit, so I can actually still continue working on this because I am not patient in the slightest. But I guess I'll just yap for a bit. Another reason why I went into filmmaking is because, like, I did do a couple of YouTube videos in the past, but those like were old channels. But I kind of want to get back to it just for the fact that I just kind of like making videos and making people laugh because I just walk around at school making people laugh, my family laugh, even if it's dumb. But oh well. It's almost semi-dry. And I just like entertaining, myself included. So just the thought of my creations making people smile, laugh, cry, all the things you can think of, it's just really nice to keep in mind. Alright, the moment of truth. Let's see if this thing closes. It works. It closes. My only problem is that I think, yep, the eraser kind of just fell. Which is to be expected. It is just kind of hanging out in the box. So I'm not really planning to strap this down by any means, but it's just a thought. And let's see, the one thing I'm needing to actually make sure it works is make sure the scissors fit in here with the stuff that I'm going to be probably bringing to, like, for any type of adjustment, craft, art, fix up, anything like that. And this probably won't fit. Let's try it without the fidget for now. Hold up, that kind of. No, let's do it like that. Oh, it works. Just a little spongy right about here, but just a little push. It works. Nonetheless. So I am not going to be testing this cube because I know for sure it's not going to fit. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the solid parts. Like, yeah, I don't have anything else I could possibly put in there. Maybe a mechanical pencil might come in handy for like tiny stuff, but other than that, color pencils are not really a need. This is somewhat of a need, but I just use it for not really doing much distractions. Paints and sewing stuff are in here. Sharpener, glue sticks, pencils, all the Sharpies and stuff, and cutting tools here. This is right here. The only thing I need for crafting and stuff was this, but I'm not sure if it would fit in here, let alone, like, well, it could fit. Now I'm thinking about it. No, I'm not risking that. Nope. But other than that, those are the things those are the things I need for anything, for like crafting, art, and sewing. So that works. Not bad. Let's get this all stuff out of here. I'm just kind of prep for the spray paint, which I just for the fact, one, related, so I might just use the black paint. Plus, it gives a thicker layer to what I need for like the corners and covering up these ugly screw string marks. But that's pretty minimal. Like I could spray paint it and then do the other thing, but I don't think that would be fully necessary for what I'm gonna do. Like this is just a first project I'm gonna be doing for any like. This is okay. Let me rephrase this. This is gonna be more videos. So, like for any crafting streams, that's basic. This is basically what's gonna be used for. That's basically what I'm trying to say. God, I really suck at speaking to the camera. This is why I do this to myself, to get things done and actually speak to the camera. But all right, let's start off with brush. I'll use this one for small, like parts on the sides, but this will be for the corners. So let's start off with this side here. Let's try our best to get all these glue strings out. Let's start with adding a little bit to the bottom. Oh, ew, why did it do that? Ew. It's like little glue sludge. That's disgusting. It is old paint, so makes sense. I should do it like this so you guys can still see. Might grab out. Would this work? Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's grab up here. This would have helped a lot more better if I kind of planned this whole stream ahead of time. But I just kind of don't want to leave like you guys hanging on content-wise. And also, I was kind of bored and I wanted to at least craft something with you guys. So I guess that's a plus. But yeah, this project, this thing will be in streams. So it will be kind of like, what's the word? Useful. Just for the fact that this is going to be in streams, for the fact that it has tools, glue sticks, everything I need for any crafting streams I'm going to be doing in the future. So, ain't that nice? And then this, I'm going to use kind of just to blend things together. Because that is kind of a coarse brush. And to get these edge pieces, like here. That kind of works. All right. Kind of close. Wiggle that in there a little bit more. There. Trying to get that. What? That was not supposed to happen. All right. Oh, I missed a whole piece right there. I missed a whole, like, popsicle wall. Oh, I don't need more. Hold up. I could just use a little bit better. There we go. And also another thing, I don't really care about the insides. Like I said, this is just to make it slightly more appealing for my eyes. And then do the same thing for this one. Oh, that noise does not sound healthy. That's going to be quoted, I bet. That does not sound healthy. Other side, right here. Oh, it's just the sides now I have to deal with. Like I said, sorry about my hair. I just didn't really take a shower yet. Like I said, I will be taking a shower after the stream. Because, yeah, it's kind of over. So, hopefully you guys understand. There. And then, but, I wish I could speak more, more topic-wise, but, I don't really know what to talk about. I could talk a lot more about films, but then again, it's kind of a weird topic, especially when I don't really know, people are watching the stream. I'll probably get there eventually. Hopefully. I'll give in our coat later. Alright, I gotta let this dry a little bit. Other than that, that's pretty good. This I really do not like on this box. Because sure, it's great, but this don't make it feel, mine. So I'm thinking maybe should I make it goofy in the sense of hey, craft box or anything like that? Because this will be the toolbox I'm going to be using like toolbox in a sense for all craft streams I'm going to be doing. Like most of my lives will be hopefully craft streams, and of all the stuff that I make are hopefully going to be in short films. If not, if I don't stream, that's probably because I'm already recording something. But who knows? Just gotta let this dry. I could use the fan, but I think we're pretty much done with the entire box. So, sadly, I don't think there was not really much, like, anything else to talk about. I'll just probably leave you guys on the note that, hey, if you like the content that I'm going to be making in the future, or sit right now, or you get the picture. Comment down below what you if you want, like this, or like the video, subscribe if you want that of any content of filmmaking, crafting, or just chatting. But until next time, I believe that's pretty much it. Like, this is the hot glue stick part of the area. The Altoids can of all things are going to be right here for smaller things. This for the sharpener, eraser, markers right here, pens, pencils, and pens, markers, different kinds, and what's the word? Scissors. Why is that the word I didn't come out of my mouth? Scissors, pencils, and that's pretty much it for the box. Everything's pretty much done with it. I'll probably add a goofy name on top, so you know it's probably my box for craft streams and stuff like that. But I'm gonna leave it on this note. If you like the stream, hit like. If you want to see more, click subscribe. And if you want to be part of the Foundry community, just hopefully I'll add the community tab. I'll probably make a Discord, who knows, but until then, stay goofy and stay educated. And until next time, bye-bye. If my PC does not let me crash. All right, bye-bye.